Hey everyone, it's Miss Michelle. Today we're going to do the holiday bake-along. I'm going to show you how to make some chocolate melts into a special gift for your friends. Some of the things I've got here on my counter, I've got toothpicks, a cookie sheet with wax paper on it. I've got chocolate melts, although you can use chocolate chips and white chocolate from the grocery store. You don't need the special melts, but you need about 2 cups of whatever it is you plan to melt. I've got pretzels and peppermints that I plan to crush up. I've got food coloring dye and some sprinkles. I've got a tablespoon of ordinary vegetable oil. And I've got a microwave safe plastic container that I plan to melt in. And I've also got a little bag, a cellophane bag with a festive tie that I'm going to put my chocolate in. Join along with me and find out how you can make a really nice gift for your friends, and they don't have to know how easy it was. Now it's time to put the meltable chocolates inside of the microwavable plastic container. So I add my 2 cups of meltable chocolate into the container, and on top of that I'm going to pour in the tablespoon of ordinary vegetable oil around my meltable chocolates, whatever meltable chocolates you use. And I'm going to mix it up a little bit to make sure it gets all over the chocolates as much as possible. When microwaving, it's important to microwave slowly and at a low temperature. So I'm going to microwave this for 30-second increments at 50% microwave capacity. So I need to program my microwave, and I will be right back with you once I've done that. Into the microwave it goes. I set my microwave at 30 seconds, 50% power, and start. In between melting time, you want to mix up your chocolate, even if it seems like it didn't do anything. You want to mix it up because there might be hot spots. And back into the microwave it goes at 50% power. Let's see. And start. This is the second time I pulled it out of the microwave, and you can see it's looking a little bit wet, like it's melting, and some pieces are sticking together. I mixed it up again, and I'm going to do the microwave again for 30 seconds for 50% power, and pop it on in again. This is after the 3rd time it's been in the microwave, and it is really getting gooey. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I will check back in with you once it's truly melted, and I'll show you the next step. Make sure you have your wax paper on top of your cookie sheet. Oh, and I have a spatula here too. Melting time is the perfect time to smash up your goodies, including your pretzels, peppermints, and whatever other candies you have to smash up. I used a rolling pin to do it. So it took about 4 times in the microwave for it to get all gooey and melty, and now it is time to pour onto my tray. I will do that and check back with you. I've got all my color dyes ready to go too, and all my toppings. It's pretty easy to smooth it around with my spatula, so I want to make it a certain thickness, and we'll go ahead and do it. We're going to add the colors in just a moment. Here I'm dropping some of the colors on. Ooh, green, pretty. Let me make this part greens. Now for a bit of red, and then you want to grab your toothpick and swirl around. And you go swirling all over the place. I'm going to put the peppermint on top of that. After the peppermint, I'm going to add some sprinkles for a little bit more colorful fun. Now that I'm done with the red, I'm going to do blue on the other side. I've sped this up. You don't have to work as quickly as I am here. Take your time and enjoy the process of making a design. You can get really good with the designs. You can make all different shapes and sizes if you want. Make sure you get the coloring everywhere. Wow, look at that. And I'm going to put some sprinkles. After you're finished with all of the decorating, including the coloring and adding your goodies, you need to let this harden in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. So the chocolate has come out of my refrigerator after chilling for about an hour, and it is very, very stiff and ready to be broken up into pieces. So I'm going to break it up into different parts. Like I'm going to keep the red bark all together with the peppermint and break it into small pieces like that. And it doesn't have to be bite-sized pieces, it can just be chunks. And I'm going to put it into the bag that I told you I had, the cellophane bag. If dye is getting on your fingers and you don't have plastic gloves at home, you can put your hands inside of plastic baggies and use that to protect your fingers from the dye of the food coloring. I did that a little bit later, but I forgot to film it. This, and I've got a pretty tie to put on it. And it's all ready to go for my friend Ashley, who I'm going to give it to for the holiday. I hope she'll like it. Now I'm going to wrap up some more for my other friends. All you have to do is break it up into parts, and that's kind of fun and easy and simple. Sometimes the pieces will fall off, and well, that's the way it goes. You can stick them in the bag anyway. They might like to eat it. Watch out for the dye, it still sticks to your fingers. So be sure to wash up afterward and not get things all blue or green or red. This is where plastic gloves or plastic bags come in handy. I was getting a lot of the blue dye all over my fingers, so be very careful with the food coloring to make sure you wash it off your hands once you're all done so you don't get it everywhere in the house. And here is my candy project all done, ready to go to my friends. I hope you enjoyed watching me make some chocolate candies, and I hope you make some for your friends too. Send us a picture of what you've made at the Southfield Public Library. We'd love to see it. Happy baking!